Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome everybody to the Academy of Model Aeronautics and to our new project here at the National Model Aviation Museum. This is a very exciting opportunity, a growth for the AMA and for the museum in particular. One of the former presidents of the AMA made a donation to us of about $152,000 for this project. It was earmarked for something that was going to be on the site, and the decision was made that this would be a wonderful opportunity to provide educational components to school groups, non-traditional educational programming after school, as well as adults. The room itself, it'll be located right behind me here, will give us about a 40 by 40 foot room, as well as additional bathroom facilities, so we'll be able to host the school groups when they come here, as well as I said, after school and adult programming. And we'll be able to provide lunches as well as our educational programming right here. As part of this building, we'll have roll-up doors and so forth, so it'll be very accessible when we have our evening types of events, where we can also have seating here on the patio. So we are definitely very excited about this project and looking forward to the future opportunities that we'll be able to provide for us. With that said, I'd like to introduce Jack Frost, the AMA Education Director.
First of all, I'd like to thank you as well for attending today. It's very nice of you to come out here. I am Jack Frost, and I'm privileged to be the AMA's Education Director. And usually I give some time here to pause so people just realize my name is Jack Frost, can laugh a little bit. We'll get that out of the way right up front. But why use model airplanes in the classroom? We get that question a lot. Well, the answer is because they work. And why do they work? Because kids of all ages still love model airplanes. If I take this airplane right here that O.C. Stewart brought out to display, this free flight airplane, and we wind that up and launch it, I guarantee every one of you, no matter what your age is, will have your eyes skyward and you'll have the look of a 9-year-old on your face. Every one of you will be like that. We're just drawn to it. We always have been. And one of the reasons for that is that model airplanes are fun, but they're also used as tools. You think of all the things that aviation does for us. If we can get kids to understand that at an early age and use these not only because they're fun, because they're tools, we've come to understand that we can really get them interested in science and math. Not just science and math, language arts, just about anything you want to teach, you can teach with model aviation. Model aviation activities are perfect for inquiry-based learning. And with the National STEM initiatives, which is science, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, it's very important that model... Okay, that thing wants to fly as well, so... Nice. But it's very, very important. And model airplanes fit very well into the STEM initiative compliance requirements. They also provide activities for a student to make predictions, collect data, graph results, and draw conclusions, as well as participate in guided inquiry activities. There's a number of things that model aviation teaches as well that are not something you'd normally think of. One of them is patience. Some model building activities are measured in years, not minutes or hours. There are people that build airplanes like this that take years to build them. So that also brings us to craftsmanship, pride in one's work. These are some of the intangible things that kids can learn from model aviation. Adults learn them as well. But we find that if you can get kids before they discover cars and girls or cars and boys, then you'll have a modeler for a lifetime. They may come back to it, they'll go away to raise families, they'll go away to go to school, but they'll always come back to something involving model aviation. And finally, the ability to overcome adversity. Model airplanes crash. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. If you took the time to build one, and you have some ownership in it, and you've established that patience, that craftsmanship, that ability for flight, if you crash it, or when you crash it, you have been, up to that point, you have been taught or learned yourself that you can fix it or you can build another one, even if it's completely destroyed. What our goal is here, as far as the Education Committee of the Academy of Model Aeronautics, and I know Michael's outreach efforts in the National Model Aviation Museum, We want kids to be thinkers. We want them to be tinkerers. We want them to be more productive members of society. We're finding that model aviation in the classroom helps them be all of those things. Thanks for your time.
Again, I wanted to thank everybody for joining us. As I said, this is the first step through the Claude McCullough Foundation. We've got $152,000, but that does not complete this project. There's still more that needs to be done, as with everyone else in different projects. We want to have bleachers that will be on the back side of the museum here to allow us to do educational programming where the students can come and sit and enjoy and better understand. We also hope to have exterior sound systems so that we don't necessarily have to be trying to speak loudly over the school groups when they come. Allow us for much better educational programming. With that said, again, thank you very much, and I would like to ask our dignitaries, the superintendents and the representative from Minnetrista and so forth to come, and we've got some shovels, and I'd like to ask you to join me in breaking ground for this wonderful project. If you do not mind. It soft? Nowhere. Nowhere is it soft. But with that, we will start this project off. As I said, it's a very exciting, a wonderful opportunity for the AMA, for the museum, as well as for the students in the local communities and whatnot. So with that, we'll try to crash into the dirt. Again, thank you very much. Jack is going to be kind enough to provide a radio-controlled flight demonstration that will be right behind where the museum's van is located. So if you're interested in that, you're more than welcome to join us back there. We will also be giving tours of the museum, and we will also be showcasing some of the educational programming that we will provide in the museum here and in this building. Real quick, also, if you get a chance, this entire month we have the National Air Modeling Championships, the NATS. This is the 83rd annual NATS. It's going on all this month. Right now we've got control line events, so if anyone has an opportunity, definitely come back out on site. Just follow this road right back around, or you can come in the museum and get a site map, and that will show you where the different events are, and also you can get a site schedule for all the events that are here on site. Again, thank you very much for joining us on this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.